All right, let's send a text, shall we? Who knows what a Johnny cake is? Anybody out there? Anybody out there have a clue what a Johnny cake is? Because KJ doesn't. Oh, I forgot to turn on my chat. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to send y'all a text to let you know I'm live. If you're not signed up for texting and you want a text when I go live, then you should go out to my website and sign up. And I will text you when I go live. Send now. All right. So, the suggestion was made to me this morning from one Shirley Moore. You should make Johnny cakes. And I said, what's a Johnny cake? Miss Sarah McNutt made Johnny cakes the other day, and I looked at them and said, same thing. What's a Johnny cake? And then I went and Googled it and was like, oh, it's a cornmeal pancake. Okay. So Miss Shirley suggested to me this morning that I make Johnny cakes. Okay. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm going to wing it. Shocker. I know. So from what I found online, it's basically cornmeal and water. I am not seeing that they're... where did the recipe I was going to follow go? Okay, so a traditional Johnny cake has... Let me get down to the recipe after the 400 pages of her personal story. Has cornmeal, sugar, salt, water, and butter. So I'm going to try it with some no-carb easy bread. Probably, I don't know, what does that look like? I should measure this in case this comes out good. I should actually measure this so that we can put up a recipe if it actually comes out good. Okay, yeah, half a cup. Half a cup. We'll start with half. That feels like a lot. I think I should do a quarter cup. I strike that. Think I should do a quarter cup. These are going to be an E. All right, I'm going to do a quarter cup of that because this makes a big recipe. I'm not going to do a whole recipe. How many servings? This makes 4. So I'm just going to make a small batch and see what it looks like. So let's do a... Let's look at the carb count in this. A quarter cup is a serving, and it's 21 net carbs. Perfect. So I'm going to do a quarter cup of masa. This is masa. It's limed cornmeal. It's easier on the blood sugar than, not cornmeal, but corn flour. It's easier on the blood sugar than cornmeal. So, and is cornmeal even on plan? I don't even think it is. I have to go look. Cornmeal. It's an E, personal choice, and it is hard on the blood sugar. So we're going to do masa instead. It even says, consider using masa flour because it's been treated with lime and it reduces the glycemic load. So a traditional one has a cup of cornmeal. This is a total half a cup of, yes, Mallory, I used to love those things. So this is a half a cup. The traditional recipe has a whole cup of stuff. So I'm doing half. So instead of 3 teaspoons of sugar, I'm going to do, I think I'll do 2 teaspoons of super sweet is what I'll do. No, toaster, not toaster strudels, Hannah. They were toaster cakes. They were like, now that you, they were almost like pancake. They kind of probably were like Johnny cakes. They were good. They were good. All right, let's put a little salt. And this calls for 2.5 cups the amount of water. So 2.5 times the amount of liquid as dry. So this is a half a cup. So I'm going to do a cup and a half of water. Look at me on a Friday doing math. 1.5 cups of water. We're going to let it sit for a minute. Seems like a lot. That seems like a lot of water, but I don't know. I know they thicken. Johnny cakes are liquidy at first, but then they thicken. Get it all mixed up here. And I would imagine it's going to thicken up. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to do this again with less liquid, because look, this is really thin. I remember going to the bakery in the grocery store. Do you think this is going to thicken? Sarah, traditional Johnny cakes, are they wicked runny at first and then they thicken? I'm wondering if this is going to... Did I do the math wrong? Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to need to do... I may need to lessen the water because this is pretty runny. And if so, it's all right. I didn't use that much ingredients. Let's let it sit for a minute and see what happens. So I'm guessing I definitely need less. 2.5 times 1/2 cup would be 1.5 cups. I did 1/2 cup of dry ingredients, right? So 2.5 times that would be 1.5 cups. Am I wrong? I don't know. Do you think this is going to thicken up enough, or you think I need to do a second batch with a little less water? Here's what I'll do. I'll mix up a second batch anyway, because it's not using that many ingredients. And then if it's too much, if that doesn't thicken up, all right. Oh, is that a 1/4 cup? Yeah, that's a 1/4 cup. Boiled water and butter. Oh, boiled water. Does this say boiled? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to boil the water first. Okay, well, strike that. Let's try that again. Let's do it with boiling water. And let's do just a cup. Let's try a cup and see what happens of boiling water. How about a coffee mug, KJ? That's what boiling water goes into. All right. Let's try it out. Let me move my coffee pot over here. I'll get some boiling water. Yes, Christy, thank you. I'm going to get boiling water right here. Put it on boil, 8 ounces. Do your thing, Ninja. All right. Yeah, this is not going to get thick enough. No. Nope. No, I mean, I looked up like 3 or 4 Sarah traditional Johnny cakes. And yeah, they said to boil it first. Turn off the heat and whisk the mixture. Add the butter, so you can do it in the boiling water, or you can... Okay. Let's, I'm gonna do a teaspoon. I didn't need to open this. Sherry, I'm not seeing baking powder in the ingredients of a traditional one. Sarah, was it in yours? I'm going to do a teaspoon of avocado oil for my fat. Was there baking powder or anything like that, Sarah? Yeah. I'm not seeing it in these either. I imagine there's probably multiple different versions of a Johnny cake, you think? Let's start with 1/2 cup of boiling water and see what the mixture looks like. Because given this is not cornmeal, it may... Okay, yeah, that's not thick enough. I mean, that's too thick. Okay, that may be too much. Okay, maybe 3/4 cup was the right amount. My husband's gonna come out and be like, why is there 4 bowls of mush on the counter? I have no idea how that got there. I have no idea, Tilson, where that all came from. Okay, this is thicker. Still think it's too runny. Hold on, let me get my whisk. I'm gonna get my itty bitty whiskey. Whiskey. No. I get banned because I'm drinking. I'm not drinking. Don't worry. Oh, yep, sweetener. Thank you. And salt. Forgot that too. 2 teaspoons of sweetener. And some salt. Okay, this looks more like a porridge. I'm guessing it's going to thicken up a little if I can get those clumps out. If it doesn't, I'll add a little more masa instead of redoing everything. I think this one's going to be better. You can't see it behind my coffee mug. Mom says, gotta tell you something funny. Last night around 9, I went to the fridge to get my glucky pudding and I saw 2. I thought I only had 1. But I said, good, I won't have to make it tomorrow. I only used the fridge light. and not the kitchen light. Put my sugar-free cream on it, got to a comfortable cry, I took a big bite, and it was tomato paste. Mom had a bowl of tomato paste with whipped cream on it for Santa Claus night. Why was I not there? That reminds me of something else she did when I was a kid. Should I tell him that story, Mom? When you mistook something for something else? You know, like the time she mistook like the time she accidentally used I can't even say it. Like the time she used toothpaste for preparation H. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta. Mom. Right? Did you eat the rest of the bowl, Mom? I don't know, Selena. I'm not entirely sure if it is better. I think I'd rather accidentally brush my teeth with Preparation H than put toothpaste on where the Preparation H goes. Oh, God. Oh, this was tough. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. Ugh. My biscuit kicker. Oh my word. I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, my sides. Oh, I just picture Mom with a big spoonful of tomato paste going, pudding. Oh, Mom. Love you. Oh, good night. I don't think this is going to get thick enough, you guys. Do you think that's thick enough? I don't think so. I think I'm going to... Oh, my sides hurt. Oh. Does this need to be thicker? Okay, so I think I'm gonna add more cornmeal then, and not cook all of it. So now that I know my ratios, I need less water. Let's do another quarter cup of masa. Oh my goodness, my thighs are hurting. I bet, Valerie, on a tablespoon, I just put a quarter cup. Mary, she's like gasping over there because of what I just put in here. Okay, that's better. That seems right. I know, Mary, I didn't. But look, it's brownie batter consistency. That seems right, right? Right? Does this look right? What do you mean it's too thick? It looks like brownie batter, Mary Malone. We'll put some of that in it. Oh my gosh, I can't focus. You guys. Everybody's like, it needs to look like brownie batter. No, it looks like brownie batter and it's too thick. I'm gonna have enough Johnny cake mix to make for the whole subdivision. Mom, you should come down and have some. Bring the tomato paste with you. We'll put them on top. Is this more like it? Anybody? Am I close? I'm gonna wait a minute until somebody says more liquid. Okay. That's a smidge. This will be the most impossible recipe of all time to write up. I'm not gonna cook all of this, you guys. This is gonna make like 400. Nikki. Alright, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Oh my gosh. My sides are wrecked. Oh, Mom. Made my whole day. Ketchup? I thought these were supposed to be with maple syrup. Are you eating brownies with ketchup or Johnny cakes? I don't even know. I don't even know. This is probably not anything like a Johnny cake. It's just a gob of plop. Alright, I'll put more liquid on it, Mary. I think it's never gonna get to the right consistency. We're not gonna be able to write this up. I'll have to write it from scratch. There, how's that? Better? No? Little runnier. It's closer to pancake batter. Little bit runnier. Still too thick or still more liquid? This better? Is this good? Am I good to cook? It's getting bigger by the moment. Not perfect, but it'll do. Mary Malone. I gotta spread it out good, because that no carb easy bread is gonna fluff up. I took all that out and it just came right back to the same size it was after I took all that out. I need a bigger pan. You should have got my bigger pan. Ooh, they smell like cornmeal. I'm going to start a second pan over here. We're going to have leftovers up in here. Ooh, yeah. That's what I should call it, Mary Loaves and Fishes Johnny Cakes, because it just keeps... Look, it's like I didn't even take any out. This over here now is thickening. This is probably the perfect consistency. The original one that I did. Look. When I mix it up. This is probably right where it was supposed to be. Maybe I should cook this one too. And see what, look. This was probably the perfect consistency, wasn't it? Is this one right, Mary? Should I cook one of each and see which one's better? Let's do that. I'm gonna do it. I could cook some in a waffle maker. It's a cornmeal pancake, basically, Selena. I guess. That's what I've been told. Mix both batches. I'm never going to be able to write this as a recipe. I'll just have to say, just go watch the video. I think I need a different spatula. I need my flat one. Alright, let's try one with this batter. One with this batter. We'll see which one is better. Those look like ploy. Those are thin like ploy. That is something I should make. Y'all had ploy? That is something I could make for y'all. Now this dough is very sticky on the top. It's not sticking to my pan, but it's like rubber trying to pick it up. Well, it stuck a little bit. Ooh. I don't know. Oh, that one spread out way too thin. That looks like a ploy over there. One finger or two. What does that mean? This one spread. This one's really thin, like a ploy. Andrea, I should be able to trimify ploy, right? Are you still on? I think I could trimify that. Not poi. Poi. It's a ploy is like a buckwheat pancake, like a really thin buckwheat pancake. And you can eat it sweet, like you spread sweetener and maple syrup on it and roll it up. Or it's P-L-O-Y-E. P-L-O-Y-E, is there an E at the end? I think there's an E at the end. Or you can put eggs, dip your eggs in it. Dip it in your eggs. It's like a really thin, bland buckwheat pancake. They're a Canadian thing. All right, I will make some poi one morning. This is not going so well. No, not poi, you guys. Isn't that dolphin? Isn't that dolphin meat? Am I wrong? Poi? Is that dolphin meat? I don't know about this. I gotta flip them over again. I think I'm gonna have to flip them a few times to really cook them through. I think they're not gonna be very good, you guys. Nope. I think I'm gonna end up having a cottage cheese bowl. They're sticking pretty good. That no carb easy bread is not functioning well for Johnny cakes. Poor choice. Poor choice. And now we know. And because we know, we don't do it again. She did? I didn't see her suggestion. A lid? Yeah, it's more like a crepe. They're not as thin as crepes, Shirley. They're a little more substantial than a crepe, but they're good. I thought poi was dolphins. I can only see so many comments. Oh, this is no good. No bueno. Right. This batter, FYI, did not work. You see? Now, runny batter is a no-go. And now we know. Runny batter does not work with Johnny cakes. Okay, that was fun. It's like a slime experiment. I wasn't stirring it, I was trying to flip it. It didn't work. Well, I don't know about that. This is what the thin batter turned out like. I thought that was gonna stick. Look, if I put it on spread it out just a little, I think it's gonna stick on the plate. It's like it was starting to burn on the bottom, Mary. It's not cooking. It's just slime. This reminds me of the challenge at the ice cream shop. What's that ice cream shop where they do this? Look, it just comes off in a perfect little glob. It's like the slime my daughter buys from the store. That's a good idea, Mom. I should put up some wallpaper today. Oh my word. Okay, well, on Friday the 13th, KJ had yogurt bowls for breakfast. Oh, well, that side's looking better. And it smells good. It smells alright. Dairy Queen Blizzards. That's the one where they hold it upside down. All of this because I wanted to use a banana. I think I'm going to make a yogurt bowl for breakfast. Lid off now. Okay. This is very technical. They're totally not cooked. They're goo on the inside. Well, it tastes just like cornmeal. You alright? Don't choke to death on that. I just gave the dog a glob of the uncooked stuff. I wasn't even thinking. Here, eat this. The banana's right here. I don't know. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to have some yogurt bowls. This is like a cooking challenge with Mary Malone. She's like, lid off, lid on, mix, stir, add more water. Don't add more water. Mix the two together. Okay, now separate them. Now pour it in the pan. Now flip them. Now put the lid on. Let's make a yogurt bowl to go with it. Let's make a yogurt bowl. Actually, let's make a cottage cheese bowl to go with it instead. The texture right now is still I don't know that I want to describe it. Slime. Alright. In case this fails, or I should say, when this fails, I'll have these on the side of my yummy yogurt bowl. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's put a little dreamy dream, creamy dream, whatever in here. My word. I should have known when Shirley Moore said, make a Johnny cake, and I was like, what's a Johnny cake? That I should just not make a Johnny cake. This is just turning into a comedy of errors at this point. Oh my word. There's still like sludge in the middle. I think the heat needs to go up a little bit. They're just sludge in the middle. Alright, this is my new addiction. I've been eating this for lunch almost every day for, well, either lunch or snack quite frequently this week. Cottage cheese and yogurt with creamy dreamy and sweetener in it. Oh my gosh. Right, Mary? I think you're right. I could have just done it with masa. Are you saying just plain masa in there? No anything. Ooh, I almost ate the. Do you want that mucky part? I know you do. Are you saying, Mary, just have the masa? Make Johnny cakes out of masa? I could make a second attempt another day with just masa. Okay. I didn't think the masa would be substantial enough, but now that I know, I'll try it again. Maybe Monday we'll try it with just masa and see how they are. In the meantime, I'm gonna have me some cottage cheese yogurt bowls. Well, I can't use my air fryer right now. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna disassemble it. And there's a stem on my goji berry. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna disassemble it and try to clean it better, or if I'm going to just buy a new air fryer, because I can't use it right now. It smokes the whole house up. If I use it for just a few minutes, I used it last night for my, what did I use it last night for? Delicata fries, and it smoked the house right up. So, this is an E, so I'm only putting a tiny bit. chocolate chips on there. There, that'll be my breakfast instead. Yeah, tortillas. I was thinking Johnny cakes were more. They're cooking. They're just going to take until tomorrow afternoon. This, I think I'm going to save this until Sin can use it downstairs and like putting up sheetrock or something. Right, I guess. Faith, maybe when these are done, I'll crumble them up and use them on the deck so I don't slip and fall in the ice. It's the new healthy salt for your yard. I've got piles of batter everywhere. It's all over the counter. Yeah, we will try again. Maybe Monday. We will try Johnny cakes with just masa. Lorraine, I bought 30 delicata squash, okay? I just went downstairs a couple weeks ago to get something, and I was like, what is that smell? And why are there fruit flies in my basement? All of my delicata squash, mush, completely rotted. I was so upset. So upset. It was maybe a course of 4 weeks total it took for them to be down there, if that, 3 weeks, and all of them rotted. I was able to save one delicata. I was so upset. So upset. This is just staying, you guys. This is just like, can you see the middle of this? It's just staying sludgy. This one looks like it might be done. This one might be done. That one definitely isn't. Let's cut it and see. No. It's still dough, I think, on the inside. Oh yeah, look. It's not cutting it. So, the flavor is actually really, really good. They taste like, they're actually, the flavor, Christy, is really, really good. I think they just need to finish cooking all the way through. Alright, I gotta go work. We'll shoot for making these with masa next week. We'll make them again. And we'll do it right this time. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, you guys. I love you. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go eat my yummy yogurt bowl and move on with my day. Love you guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.